I start with brushing the brows up to see the direction the hair grows in. Then using black and brown from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, I'm going to start from the end, holding the brush from the middle, pulling it back, holding the brush to the side so I can just get a line, bringing it back and down, and then using the flat end of the brush, pushing the product through the brown, and again brushing the whole through. Custard concealer on my flat MAC brush. I'm just going to go under the brow, holding it flat, pulling down, and this is going to act as an eye base as well whilst correcting the brow. And then from the top, I'm just going to drag the brush. The brow is more defined, and then from the front, I'm just going to brush through the product so it's more of a gradient effect. Using MAC liquid lipstick in Love Weapon and Lime Crime Wicked, I'm going to mix the two together and I'm going to use this as an eye base. Pat that on the eyelid, on my Morphe M433 brush. I'm just going to go in circular motions, taking that into the crease. And this can be messy without any need. Taking it out. Buffing it in circular motions, like so, and taking it out. Using my MAC 221 S brush, I'm just going to fan the edges, going back and forward, and I'm dragging it quite far in the inner corner. Lifting the brow up so it's a little bit easier and extending it really far out. This is going to act as a base for the eyeshadows. Picking up a little more with the brush, I'm just going to go in the crease like so. Repeating the exact same steps on the other side, patting on the eyelid first, taking it into the crease. Don't worry about being neat because a smaller precision brush is going to fix that. Patting on the eyelid, and using my MAC brush, just fanning those edges out. Perfect. Yeah, using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, Ring the Alarm palette, I'm going to dip into the shade Bombas. And using my finger, I'm going to pat this all over the eyelid. Patting that on the eyelid. Just a little bit of red. And through. And using my MAC 213 brush, I'm going to dip into the same shade. And just kind of go over it. And blend that into the pink. Using my MAC 228 brush, dipping into the two lighter shades from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, original palette, I'm basically going to bring that under the brow. Lifting the brow up. Using the flat end of the brush, wiggling it back and forward, all the way to the front. Side, lifting the brow up, place it in the inner corner, close your eye, patting it to build intensity. Once I'm happy with the placement, blending that out into the eyelid. Just going to buff the edges with that MAC 221 brush. Just so it blends in with with the inner corner highlight. It doesn't look too harsh. Okay, using my wipe, I'm just going to clean up underneath the eye. I'm just going to clean up the edge. Like so. We're not done with the eye, and we will be coming back to it, but this just helps me have direction of like how the eye is looking. Perfect. I'm now going to apply lashes, and these are by Doll Beauty. I'm using the latex free duo glue for this, and I have painted this with liquid lipstick just so it gives off a different hue, just so that in the light it gives off a burgundy red kind of undertone, so it's not completely black. You could obviously dye these if you wanted them extremely bright. You could dye them with paint and make them as bright as you want, so you could go very red or any other colour you want. You could contrast them, paint them any colour you want. I've just stuck to more burgundy tones so it ties in with the eyes. To moisturise the skin, I'm going to use this primer brush, and I'm going to go in with E45 cream. I'm just going to apply that everywhere because I want the skin to be heavily moisturised and also to give me more of that greasy effect. So it gives more of a high shine for the look we're going. I'm just going to spread this evenly all over the skin. This is a flat brush, so it's not going to absorb any product. It's just going to apply it thinly all over the face. And I don't like to completely blend this in because I want the skin to absorb the product. So by leaving it on the skin, I can see where the skin might be a little bit more dry than other areas of the face. So if it absorbs quickly in the forehead area, I know that the forehead is more dry up than the rest of the face. And also down the neck, because we sometimes forget that. Using my Max Fix Plus in Gold Light, which is the Q3 shade, I'm going to shake this and spray that as well. Oh, that's cold. I'm just going to let that sit all over the face. Using my brush again, I'm just going to spread that in a little. So this has gold reflexes in it, and it's just going to bounce through the foundation a little bit and add more sparkle. Using the LA Girl Colour Corrector in Orange, I'm just going to go under the eye a little with this. Just where I see a bit of pigmentation, using the same brush, I'm just going to pat that in. So if you're someone that suffers with very dark circles or hyperpigmentation, or like you see a grey cast come through, this should cover it up. Then using the brush, I'm just going to pat that under the eyes. Using my Peaches PC15 brush and Estee Lauder Double Wear in Tawny, I'm now going to pop that all over the face. And this is just going to give me a flawless full coverage base. I'm kind of like stippling it in, spreading the product, and I'll blend out properly later. But this is extreme full coverage, and it is good for oily skin. So Elvita does have oily skin, so where I've applied that heavy, thick moisturiser, this should balance it out and absorb the excess oil. This is warmer than her skin tone because I will be matching it down to her neck and her décolletage area, so that's why. Bringing that foundation down. And now using the brush, I'm just going to pat the product in. If your ears are more red, you can go over that as well. Using a smaller Primark brush, I'm just going to go around certain areas. So turn this way. I'm going to go around the nose. In between the brows. Using the foundation, I'm just going under the eye as well. Don't worry if you go over the inner corner highlight, we can reapply that. Going over with the brush again. Don't worry about the edge again, like I said, because we will be blending that out. So if it goes over the pink eyeshadow in the corners, that's perfectly fine. In the LA Girl Concealer in Beautiful Bronze, I'm just going to apply a little bit around the parameters of the face and down the sides of the nose. using my Peaches PC18 brush. Turn that way. I'm just gonna stipple and blend. So going in circular motions, holding the brush from the end. Blend that in. So circular motions, pushing it more back. Definitely got Hailey Bieber on this. Doing my small primer brush, I'm just going down, over. Using C1 Revolution Concealer, I'm going to apply this under the eyes. And this is quite bright, which is what I want. Using the primer brush again, just going to stipple this in. Curving it down the side of the nose. Don't worry about going right under the eye because we are going to place eyeshadow there, but mainly in this section you want to concentrate the product. Just tapping. And using whatever's left in the brush, I'm just going under cheekbone. Stippling it in, going down the sides of the nose, around the corners of the mouth, a little bit on the chin. From whatever's left on the brush. Tapping back. And then under the cheekbone with whatever's left. Brush, I'm just going to go over the edges with no extra product, just to make sure everything's blended. Okay, using Ruby Woo on my 228 brush from MAC. And this way, I'm going to run that under the eyes. Not neatly, just roughly. But using the brush, I'm just going to kind of fan out the edge using the tip. Turn this way. Don't have to worry about the edge of the eyeshadow or the corners, that's fine. Using the Ring the Alarm palette and the eyeshadow colour we used on the top, which was Bombers, I'm going to use the same brush that we used for under the eye, pick up shadow and just place that on top. Using the edge, look up, I'm just going to blend that out. Going back in with my primer brush, I'm just going to pat the edge underneath just to clean up and make sure it's not far extended. Using my Laura Mercier translucent powder with my MAC 225 brush, I'm just going to pick that up and pat that under the eyes. I'm not necessarily baking, but I am being generous with the powder. Just under the eyes and around the nose. I'm going to let that sit for a while, patting whatever's left on the forehead, chin area, and around the mouth. Going back in with Ruby Woo, some of the pinkier shades. I'm going to use that on my PC18 brush. Go over the contour, start blending and buffing that out. Ample area. You'll basically be contouring with it essentially. Where you would place dark contour, cream contour, powder contour, you're going to apply this shade. And I'm going in lightly first just to blend out the edges. And because we have not set powder, it makes everything a lot easier to blend. And then I'll build up the intensity. I'm just going to dust off any powder. Using the highlight again from the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm just going to retouch it because it's got faded a little bit. And this brush was a 228 brush. Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Kiss and Tell. I'm actually going to run that in the eyes. So putting that eye down a little. liquid lipsticks. I'm now going to apply that into the hollows with the Morphe M433 brush, and then use the brush that we use for the contour just to blend up the edge and tap it and stipple it in. And a little in the temple area here and here as well. And then pushing the product in and allowing the brush to do the work for me. Work in sections, because remember this is a liquid lipstick you're working with, so it will dry down. Using the MAC Studio Finish NC35 concealer, I'm just going to use that on the brush and tap over some of the edges. For the lips, I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury Kiss and Tell lip liner. I'm going to start by going around the edges, not creating a shape, just following the natural lip line. Red Carpet by Charlotte Tilbury, I'm going to apply that in the centre. Use my Real Techniques lip brush. I'm just going to start to apply the lipstick all over the lip. Pat the brush with the lipstick, so it's easy for me to apply. Using the tip, I'm going around the edge. If you hold your hand on the chin, it's easier for you to rest your hand and have more control and stability. Using my Real Techniques brush and my Bella Kia bronzer in Calf, I'm just going to go under the collarbone. Also going to go just in here, just to make the collarbone pop a little bit more. This creates the effect of shadow. Now, using the same brush and my MAC Oh Darling highlighter, I'm going to go on top of the actual bone. Using my MAC Fix Plus in Gold Light again, I'm just going to spray that all over with distance, especially on the chest area, shoulders, arms, and then the sides of the face. There you go. Take it quicker as well. I'll set down the sides now. This is the banana powder from Huda Beauty. I think my 221 brush that we had with MAC that I used to buff out the crease, I'm actually going to bring that a little down this side of the nose, just from here. There's no extra product, it's just whatever's left on the brush. Using a clean 217 from MAC, I'm just buffing that out so it's not harsh. You're using the same brush, using Oh Darling. I'm going to run that in the centre there.